Hello, thanks very much for joining me. Today I'm going to tie a little wet that I've had in my back pocket for a few years. So in the vise, I've got a Hanak 230 barbless hook in size 12. It's a medium gauge hook, and the thread I'm going to be using today is the UTC Ultra thread. It's in red and it's in 140 denier. There we go. So first thing to do is get a bit of wax onto the thread. And I'm going to catch on a bed of thread down to the point of the hook. Just past actually, but there we go. Take away my waste. So on this fly, I'm going to use some Glow Bright number 4, and it's a kind of orangey red colour. And I'm going to take a strand about this length, it's not much, and I'm going to fold that in half and in half again, and that's going to create my tag on this fly. So I'm just going to push it on. Doesn't really matter where it is as long as it doesn't come past my tying thread. I can clamp that down and bring my thread back to where a barb would be on a hook. So I've got this out the back. I'm going to use the bend of my hook as my guide and just snip away that. You can just give that a little fluff up. Then the rib I'm going to use today is the Vineyards French Leader. It's number 20 French Leader. Sorry, I'm talking out my backside. The French wire gold, and it's number 27. Now I like this because although it's gold, it's not really shiny. It's like a dull gold, if you like, and it works well with this pattern. So I'm going to catch in the full length of my body on my side, and then come all the way back again to the butt of the fly. And the dubbing I'm going to use is the Trout Stalker, and this is a custom blend. It's natural tweaked, and I've already taken some out the packet, which I've sort of loosely fanned out, ready to dub onto my thread. So the colour of your thread when you're tying it makes a bit of a difference, even when you're putting this dubbing on. Once it's wet, I do think it shows a little bit through the dubbing. Push that up. I'm going to just put that to the side in case I need a bit more. Then I can come up, touch and turns, all the way up to the front end. And I'm just going to come back a bit and remove a bit of that dubbing because there's just a wee bit too much going on there. So I've got it to the front and I'm fairly happy with that. Now at this point, if I want a really scruffy one, I would come in with my dubbing brush and just gently pick out some of the fibres like so. Then with my wire, coming the opposite way to the way my thread and dubbing went, I'll come in nice open turns all the way up the body. Catch that in at the head, take a couple of turns, fold the wire back at a 90-degree angle, a few turns in front, then I can twist this away. And that rib won't go anywhere now. So again, I'm going to come in with my little dubbing brush, just tease out any fibres that I might have caught under the wire rib while I was bringing it up. I want it to be quite hairy. And then I'm going to comb it all backwards out my way. Just get that extra long piece away. Now I say Grafham, only because it's worked really well there. I'm sure it works just as well on other waters. So next then, I'm going to put a hackle on this fly, and I'm going to take a little feather from this partridge cape, English partridge, and I've got it here. There's the one I've picked, and to get the end, I'm going to come in with my hackle pliers and just connect to the tip like so, and bring all the remaining feathers back. Now I can move the hackle pliers out of the way. Plenty of wax on our thread. And then, make sure you try and catch it in. So there's the top side of the feather, bottom side of the feather. I want it to show the top side once I wrap it. So that's going badly wrong. If it doesn't feel right and it doesn't look right, just take your time. Got too much thread on my bobbin there, and that's what's caused the problem. Always don't be afraid to come back a few turns to just get something right. So bring the tip section back over like so. Now you can remove the tip section if you like. I tend to keep it in, but if you want, you just grab it with your thumb and forefinger and pull it away. But I just think it adds a little bit more fibre to the fly. So you've got to be very careful with this English partridge. It will snap on you. Now I'm bringing it to the eye of the hook. I'm going to catch over one turn, and if you waxed up your thread well, it should grip it no problem for you. So then everything back, getting all your fibres out the way. Then simply keeping tension on your thread, you can pull your waste piece away. And to finish up, before I finish up the head, I'm going to add some Solaris UV resin to my thread. Then catch that on. Just gone a bit mad with the UV resin there, just moving some of it off. Tighten it all up. Now you can't just snap this thread away like you can with the ultra thin threads. So I'm just going to hold the thread in place while I cure off the resin. Then I can simply come in with my scissors and just using the side of my blade, take away that thread. Then if you're of a mind to, while it's on the vise, come in with your brush and just titivate up the fly, and there you have a very easy to tie and a very effective wet fly. As I say, it works really well on Grafham, but I dare say it would do a turn for you on any of the large reservoirs, or even the small still waters for that matter. I hope that's of some use to you. Thanks very much for watching, and if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So that's your first method. If you want to make them up, that's how to do it.